but it's not the be all and end all of, okay, yes, we're going to sign him. No, we're not going to sign him. Yo, what is going on, Team Twitty? I hope you're super well. Welcome to episode 2 of the trial number 2. If you're wondering why it's called the trial number 2, because every trial I go to, let's hope this is the last one, but every trial I go to, I'm going to label it the number that I've gone. And we can kind of document how many I've been to, and it's just another way to look at it, because we all get rejected, man. We've all been there. So, trial day number 2. I've had the morning to relax. It's almost time to go. I didn't pick up the camera this morning. I probably should have. But right now, it's 4:47. I've been mentally preparing, just chilling out. And the news that I got yesterday, I think I said it in yesterday's vlog, well, gave you guys a bit of a teaser to it. It's very much helping me for today's training session. Just the mental side, I feel great. I feel ready to go. So I definitely didn't drop the entire teaser yesterday of what the news was, but there's definitely something on the way, and I'll do that for tomorrow's video just because I don't want to put everything in each video, if that makes sense, please. So food-wise, I ended up having Weet-Bix. I've kind of changed my diet a little bit for the breakfast. I've had Weet-Bix in the morning, and then for morning tea, I have 2 pieces of bread with the cottage cheese, and then boiled eggs, and then a piece of fruit as well. Lunch, I forget what I had for lunch. I had something. But then just before I go, I'm going to be having this chicken and fettuccine pasta sort of thing. I made that up yesterday. I had a little bit before dinner, and also had the thought that I'll be eating it right before I go. Whew. New protein shaker. I'm feeling good, I tell ya. Got 3 scoops of that in here, making sure that I'm prepared for after the session. I have something to drink, something to eat, just to replenish my body a little bit. In this sort of time where, you know, it can be stressful for people, more so chaotic, I would say, where you're so focused on this one thing, the trial. You tend to forget to look after your body, do different things. So I'm always trying to stay prepared. Protein shaker, I'll go pack my bag now, an hour early. I just want to be ready, and I feel good. I feel so good, man, like pumped. All right, I'm getting pretty hungry, so I'm going to show you guys this quick. Basically, what you're seeing right now is everything I'll be taking to the training session. We got shin pad sleeves, shin pads, just in case the coach says, hey boys, get your shin pads on. He didn't say that last session, but you just never know in saying that. Let's put some high top socks in there. We got runners, because I know we're doing something to do with runners, I don't want to say. Then I got a pair of socks as well for the runners. I've got the high top socks now, the low cut socks, 2 pairs of boots. I'll be wearing the red Hypervenoms, but you know, if the sole comes off, you always want to have a second boot there ready to go, especially when it's a trial. I have my protein shake, my water bottle as well there, and then a boot bag so that I can put my boots into that, which I then all put into my big bag. So that's what I'll be taking. There's no showers there, so there's no need for a change of clothes or a towel or thongs. But yeah, that's kind of what's inside my bag. All right, so I'm eating my food. We got the pasta or fettuccine. I don't even know if it is pasta. With chicken, got water as well to keep myself hydrated. I'm thinking I may have a shower right before I leave because I'm sweating. It is so hot. I just want to be fresh and ready to go. And before a game as well, I have a shower, so I want to prepare the same way I would for a training session. I don't know, we'll see. We got the man, Papa Tweety. I'm about to head off to my trials, training session, as you like to call it. What are your thoughts? You obviously were away whilst I was at my first one.
Yes, but I heard all about it.
Exactly, every single thing.
I had my spies there watching.
What are your thoughts? What are you thinking?
What do you think I'm going to say? I'm going to say,
I don't know.
It's no big deal. Go there and train like you should train every time.
Yep.
Which is every minute counts. Every minute's important. You never know who'll be watching from the stands. All that, always the same stuff. Always.
Always.
Always. So just do your best because it's a training session.
Yeah. Exactly. It's going to be tough. It is hot. Very hot. But it's going to get cooler by the time.
I think by the time you get there, it might be raining. So
yeah. Maybe even thunderstorming. Possibly.
I think this is the heat before the storm.
Yeah. So.
Anyway, it is what it is.
Yeah. I'll come home and will you be up when I get back?
Yeah, it should be.
All right. Well, we might check in with Dad. Maybe not. Depends how everything goes.
Yeah.
We'll see.
You want me to come?
Nah, I'm alright. Alright, so I'm just about to leave. The weather is definitely taking a turn for the worse. Looks like there's going to be thunderstorms, rain. It's not good, man. It's not good. So leading into this trial, one of the big things, obviously, I scored the bicycle on Tuesday, and it really made me think while I was in the car driving home, and I thought to myself, when you put the work in and when you practice a skill like a bicycle, you can achieve something great. Now, a skill like a bicycle is something that isn't easy to do. It's difficult. It's like any other skill, a rainbow flick, a double scissor, a step over, a Ronaldinho spin, anything like that. It is a difficult skill. And so the more you practice it, the better you are going to get at it. And that goes for anything. That goes for football in general. It goes for the bicycle kick. And so if you guys have been watching every day, you would have seen a couple of weeks ago, I was practicing bicycle kicks with Finno, with Jack and Sam, Pat as well. And it almost looked like I was probably mucking around, just jumping in the air, trying to do a kick. And slowly I got better at it, just getting the connection, being brave enough to jump up and kick it and land on my back and take the impact. And slowly but surely I got a little bit better and a little bit better. And it's incredible to think that when I needed that skill the most, it was in a trial. It was a big moment for me. It wasn't a kick around at the park. It wasn't something random. And I mean, how many opportunities do you really get to do a bicycle kick? Not a whole lot. So it really says to me, you need to work hard on those sorts of skills, just the little things. It doesn't mean spend 10 hours doing bicycle kicks. It means chuck them in there. Make yourself competent at it, and then other skills as well. If you're not a striker, do some defending stuff that makes you a little bit different, because in this world of football, there are so many players. The competition for spots is so high. You need to, I remember my mentor telling me this. You need to be different to everybody. You need to have that flair. I can't click with these fingers. You need to have that flair to you that makes people go, wow, we need him. And you look at players like Mbappe. He has that flair because he's different. So look to differentiate yourself. I'm going to leave you guys with that thought. Think to yourself, how can I be a different player to everyone else? Because when you go to a trial, you got to be different. You can't just be the same as every other player. And that doesn't mean going and trying to take 100 players on. There's definitely lengths to it, but it's something that I want to leave you guys with. It's something I think about a lot. You know, different types of first touches. There's a whole heap of things. So we're heading off to the trial now. The weather isn't looking great, but we'll go there and see what happens. Just arrived. Looks like it's going to rain. As you guys know, I love playing in the rain, but that means I'm just going to take my boot bag out. I'll leave the protein shake in here, come back in straight after the session, then fill that up and get it down. But yeah, I love playing in the rain. I love training in the rain, so it's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. Let's get out there. Let's smash it. That's why we're not training. There's thunderstorms everywhere. You guys can only see lightning, but it is so bad. Just have a look at that. It is pouring here. Absolutely pouring. Back home, frustrating, man. Super frustrating. We'll get into that pretty soon. But for dinner, I got nachos. It's not just cheese and Doritos, not Doritos, tortilla chips. From here, we've also got the mince with kidney beans and I assume some onions and tomato or capsicum. So yeah, I'm gonna eat that and then I'll chat to you guys about the session and you know what my thoughts are. I guess I better put something on. So we're back in the same spot with the same conversation. What happened at trial night, training, whatever you want to call it, all right? So what happened, we started and we did, I want to say about a 5 to 10 minute warm up. Then from there we went into an intense sort of fitness sort of session, which it was tough. There was a lot of different things like stations, and I don't want to go too much into it because it is their training session. I don't want to share all the information and put it out there. I'm sure you guys can understand that. But we did one set of it, then we had a little bit of time off, then we did another set, and by the time we finished that, it probably took about 15 minutes all up. And when we finished that, lightning came, session cancelled. Now I'm sure you guys can understand for me as a trialist there. So actually I want to take you through this first. For a training, great. I'm putting the hard work in, I'm doing the fitness, we're doing all that sort of stuff. So long term, what we did is great. I'm stoked that we actually got the session in and didn't just prematurely cancel it. So that's the training perspective. And of course, it's unfortunate that we didn't get to play games or whatever else we were going to do for the rest of the session. Now from a trialist perspective, the session, it was annoying. Now the purpose for me as a trialist is to go there and show to the coach this is the sort of footballer I am, this is what I can do on the ball, etc. But here's where the problem came into it. We didn't do any ball work. And now I know 100% yes, you can still show the coach, look at me, I'm fit, I'm running, I'm at the front every time, I'm doing all that sort of stuff, yes. But a coach is never going to make his decision off you being the fittest. Yes, you can be there and he's going to create a positive vibe around you, but it's not the be all and end all of, okay, yes, we're going to sign him, no, we're not going to sign him. So look, it's unfortunate, you can't do anything, it is what it is. But from the training perspective, don't get me wrong, it was good to get something in. So I know there's another session on Saturday and that's without the ball again. And then after that, there's 2 more training sessions which we'll be doing on the field before we break off for Christmas. And my guess is that these guys will go back around the 8th of January, 7th of January. And so there's going to be a bit of time there where there's nothing happening. All the teams here in Australia just go off on break because it's Christmas. So I don't know. I very much look at it as a day wasted, but I'm going to say it again. The training session was good from a trialist perspective, not the best day. I'll say that. It wasn't a day wasted. From a trialist perspective, it wasn't the best day. So that leaves me with probably 2 more football sessions that I will do before the Christmas break with this team. I could be selected next session. I could be rejected next session. I could be told to come back for another session after that. I could be told to come back after the Christmas break. I just don't know. So look, we'll see what happens. I may speak with a coach. There's a lot of different things that are going through my mind. That news that I was going to tell you guys tomorrow, I actually have a super special video for you tomorrow, so I won't put it in there. The day after, on Saturday, I'll be revealing the news to you guys. Or maybe even Sunday, I'm not sure yet. I'll have to have a think about it. We might do Sunday. I'll keep you guys on a bit of a cliffhanger. It's good news. It's very good news. But yeah, that's that. That's trial day, episode number 2 done. Unfortunate, but we keep moving. We keep going. We keep working. Sprint training tomorrow. We keep working hard, man. So Team Tweet, I'm signing out. Make sure you like, subscribe, man. Join the journey. I'll see you, bros. Bye.
Listen.